In the age of heavily compressed streaming services, the only guaranteed method to achieve uncompromised reference-quality video and true lossless audio is through physical media. However, even the best 4K Ultra HD disc is only as good as the player feeding data into the rest of the home theater system. A high-quality player acts as the indispensable interface between the content and the display, ensuring maximum fidelity. This guide is your go-to resource for the best players this year, ranging from affordable entry models to premium reference-grade machines designed for true enthusiasts. Starting our budget and entry-level segment with the Sony UBP X700U, this model is widely regarded as the ideal entry point for first-time 4K adopters. It's a streamlined disc transport designed purely for physical media playback, delivering full Ultra HD resolution and excellent upscaling for both Blu-rays and DVDs. A key change from its predecessor is the removal of Wi-Fi and streaming apps, leaving the Ethernet port primarily for firmware updates. This makes it perfect for users who already stream through their TV or console and simply need a cost-effective, high-quality 4K disc player. Despite its simplicity, the X700U still includes critical high-end video features, HDR10 support, plus Dolby Vision via firmware update, ensuring compatibility with nearly all UHD discs. On the audio side, it decodes Dolby TrueHD and DTS HD Master Audio and passes immersive formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X through HDMI. Music fans will also appreciate support for high-res formats including FLAC, WAVE, up to 24-bit 192 kHz, and DSD. The compact, affordable design does come with lighter build quality than premium models, but its focus is clear. It's a purist 4K disc player without unnecessary extras. That's the gateway to 4K.
Elevate your movie experience with the Sony UBP X700U, Sony's 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray player. Enjoy dazzling high dynamic range in both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. That means richer contrast, brighter highlights, deeper blacks, and more vibrant colors. Universal Playback covers Ultra HD Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, standard Blu-ray, DVD, CD, and SACD, plus nearly every disc and media type you own. This player even upscales your favorite 1080p Blu-rays and DVDs to near 4K resolution, enhancing detail and clarity for a sharper, more immersive viewing experience. Dual HDMI outputs separate video and audio signals, and the player supports Dolby Atmos and DTS pass-through when paired with a compatible AV receiver. Play your high-resolution audio files, photos, and videos through its front USB port, supporting formats up to 24-bit, 192 kHz, and DSD. There's also a quick start mode, which means disc begin playback fast, under 20 seconds from standby. With its compact, low-profile design, the UBP X700U fits seamlessly into any setup to elevate your next movie experience. Thank you for watching.
Next up in the mid-tier lineup is the Panasonic DP-UB820, a model consistently recommended by home theater experts as the true performance sweet spot. It strikes the ideal balance between price, feature set, and output quality, offering the highest performing option before stepping into reference-grade builds. For home theater fans, particularly those using projectors or mid-range HDR televisions that struggle with tone mapping, the UB820 delivers a transformative upgrade. At the heart of the UB820's performance is the Hollywood Cinema Experience HCX processor, the same advanced video chip used in Panasonic's flagship DP-UB9000. This processor is designed to maximize picture fidelity, handling color reproduction, tone mapping, and dynamic contrast with precision. By ensuring smooth gradations, accurate hues, and finely controlled shadow detail, the HCX processor helps reproduce images with remarkable clarity and a look much closer to the filmmaker's intent. The UB820's signature feature is Panasonic's proprietary HDR optimizer. This system dynamically reads HDR metadata on every disc and tailors the tone mapping output to match the brightness and capability of the connected display. For televisions or projectors that lack robust tone mapping, this is a game changer. It prevents highlights from being blown out, preserves detail in dark scenes, and delivers balanced contrast from frame to frame. For projector users in particular, whose systems often have lower peak brightness than flat panel TVs, this technology ensures highlight detail and shadow accuracy remain intact, resulting in a genuinely cinematic presentation. The UB820 also offers comprehensive HDR format support covering HDR10, HDR10+, HLG, and Dolby Vision, giving it compatibility with every major disc format currently available. On the audio side, it fully supports immersive surround sound, passing Dolby Atmos and TTS:X bit streams to compatible receivers. Unusually for its class, it features 7.1-channel analog audio outputs, providing critical flexibility for enthusiasts with older, high-quality audio gear that lacks modern HDMI inputs. This rare inclusion makes the UB820 especially versatile in both new and legacy setups. Because the HCX processor and HDR optimizer are identical to those in the UB9000, the UB820 achieves parity in digital video performance over HDMI with its flagship sibling. Enthusiasts often refer to it as the value champion because, aside from chassis construction and premium audio features, it delivers the same stunning image quality for nearly half the cost. The UB9000 distinguishes itself with a heavier, vibration-resistant chassis, higher-spec DACs, and balanced XLR outputs, advantages relevant primarily to dedicated audiophiles and custom home theater builders. For the vast majority of enthusiasts, especially projector owners, the UB820 represents the smarter choice, delivering top-tier video performance without requiring reference-class investment. The Panasonic DP UB820 then occupies a unique position in the market, affordable enough for mid-tier buyers, yet powerful enough to satisfy demanding enthusiasts. It stands as a must-own player for projector-based theaters and a benchmark model in its price bracket.
As always, you can find all the links to the products that are mentioned in this video right in the description and in the pinned comment down below.
Moving into the premium reference class, the Panasonic DP UB9000 is engineered to be a benchmark in physical media playback, designed for enthusiasts who demand uncompromising picture and sound. Weighing a substantial 7.8 kilograms, 17.1 pounds, the UB9000 features aluminite-treated aluminum front and side panels combined with a double-layer steel base. This heavy reinforced construction minimizes vibration and electrical interference, stabilizes disc transport, and enhances both digital and analog signal integrity. The overall design philosophy is clear: eliminate sources of mechanical and electrical noise to deliver the purest possible performance. Panasonic's engineering commitment is underscored by the unit's THX certification, a recognition of its ability to meet rigorous cinema-grade standards for video accuracy and audio clarity. Like the UB820, the UB9000 incorporates Panasonic's Hollywood Cinema Experience processor and proprietary HDR optimizer, ensuring support for every major HDR format: HDR10, HDR10+, Hybrid Log Gamma, HLG, and Dolby Vision. The HDR optimizer dynamically remaps HDR metadata to match the connected display's brightness characteristics, preserving shadow detail and highlight information even on projectors or televisions with limited peak brightness. Unlike many players that simply pass HDR metadata, the UB9000 actively tailors it to the display environment, ensuring a consistently reference-grade image regardless of system limitations.
Where the UB9000 begins to separate itself is in its advanced connectivity and internal component design. It features twin HDMI outputs, one HDMI 2.0A, HDCP 2.2 dedicated to video, and one HDMI 1.4A dedicated to audio. This separation allows video signals to bypass older receivers entirely while still feeding pristine audio to legacy AV processors or high-end amplifiers, preserving 4K HDR quality on the display. Panasonic also reinforces its internal architecture with independent power supplies for the analog and digital sections, reducing crosstalk and delivering cleaner, more stable signal paths. On the audio side, the UB9000 represents a significant leap forward from the UB820. It employs premium ESS Sabre DACs to provide high-performance digital-to-analog conversion, supporting high-resolution audio up to 192 kHz, 32-bit, as well as DSD playback. Its outputs include full 7.1-channel RCA analog outputs for multi-channel systems, unbalanced stereo RCA, and balanced XLR stereo outputs. The inclusion of XLR ensures superior common mode noise rejection and stable performance across long cable runs, making the UB9000 well-suited for professional installations and high-end listening rooms. The analog stage is further refined with custom capacitors, low noise regulators, and a dedicated audio power supply, all designed to elevate musicality as much as cinematic immersion. For videophiles, the UB9000 also introduces a suite of advanced calibration tools rarely found in consumer players. These include granular adjustments for HDR tone mapping, SDR conversion, and chroma upsampling, making it a favorite among projector owners who need precise control over contrast and color handling. The player supports 444 chroma subsampling and 12-bit color depth output, ensuring compatibility with high-end displays and projection systems. When combined with its HDR optimizer, these calibration options give enthusiasts the ability to fine-tune playback for absolute reference accuracy. In practical use, the UB9000 is often considered the last UHD player most collectors will ever need.
Its robust build, wide format support, and audiophile-grade circuitry ensure it not only rivals, but often surpasses the image and sound quality of competing models. Compared to its sibling, the UB820, the UB9000 delivers identical video processing over HDMI, but adds professional-grade construction, balanced audio options, and superior internal isolation that elevate it firmly into the reference class category. It is, in every sense, a flagship deck, a player that blends precision engineering, long-term durability, and performance that justifies its place at the very top of Panasonic's UHD line.
Now moving on to the Magnetar UDP800. This universal player is engineered for audio purists and collectors who value uncompromised music playback as much as cinematic performance. It is widely regarded as a spiritual successor to the legendary Oppo UDP series, carrying forward the tradition of reference-grade build quality and broad format compatibility. The UDP800's defining strength is its universal disc support. In addition to UHD Blu-ray, Blu-ray 3D, and DVD video, it supports the rare but still coveted audiophile formats SACD, Super Audio CD, and DVD audio. This capability makes it invaluable for collectors with extensive music libraries on legacy formats, many of which are no longer supported by mainstream players. On the video side, it delivers full 4K UHD playback with support for HDR10, HDR10+, HLG, and Dolby Vision, ensuring that it is just as capable in the cinema domain as it is with audio. The internal design places audio performance at the forefront. The UDP800 employs a specialized 4-layer PCB dedicated to audio circuitry, paired with two independent Burr-Brown PCM1795 DAC processors operating in a dual mono configuration. This architecture minimizes crosstalk and maximizes stereo separation, yielding cleaner imaging and superior stage sound reproduction.
To complement the DAC stage, Magnetar integrates a Muses 8920 operational amplifier, chosen for its low-noise characteristics and refined musicality.
The result is a player uniquely positioned to satisfy high-end 2-channel audiophiles as well as home theater owners. Output options are equally robust. In addition to dual HDMI outputs, one for video plus audio, one audio only, the UDP800 offers both optical and coaxial digital outputs alongside comprehensive analog connectivity. Its stereo analog stage includes gold-plated RCA terminals as well as fully balanced XLR outputs, ensuring compatibility with both consumer and professional-grade amplification systems. For purist listening, a dedicated pure audio mode is available, which shuts down all video circuitry to eliminate potential interference and deliver the cleanest possible signal path during music playback. Physically, the UDP800 is built to last. Weighing 17.6 pounds, 8 kilograms, it uses a reinforced steel chassis with vibration-resistant construction, echoing the durability of classic audiophile gear. Every aspect of the player, from its oversized power supply to its shielded circuit layout, is designed to maintain electrical stability and reduce noise intrusion. This dedication to mechanical and electrical refinement underscores Magnetar's emphasis on analog purity. In comparison to Panasonic's UB9000, the Magnetar UDP800 reflects a different design philosophy. Both are substantial, premium-grade machines, but where Panasonic prioritizes advanced video calibration and tone mapping through its HDR optimizer, Magnetar focuses on uncompromised analog performance and universal disc playback. For those whose collections lean heavily toward SACD, DVD audio, or critical 2-channel listening, the UDP800 is an unmatched choice. For videophiles seeking granular HDR calibration and projector optimization, the UB9000 remains the stronger option. Together, these two models highlight the subtle but critical divides within the premium reference class, one leaning toward video mastering, the other toward audio purity.
Before diving into 1080p options, it's worth highlighting a pair of honorable mentions: the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Both serve as capable 4K Blu-ray players while doubling as powerful gaming consoles, making them attractive all-in-one entertainment hubs, particularly for users who already own them. Yet, for serious cinephiles, these machines carry inherent compromises, as disc playback is a secondary function rather than a design priority. This trade-off shows up in both hardware and software. Beyond HDR format support, both consoles lack the specialized video processing features that elevate standalone decks. Panasonic's HDR optimizer Optimizer, for example, dynamically remaps tone curves to compensate for the brightness limitations of projectors or mid-tier displays, a function entirely absent from console playback. As a result, consoles perform adequately on modern flat panels, but cannot tailor HDR for more demanding setups. Audio is similarly competent but less user-friendly. Both consoles can pass through immersive formats such as Dolby Atmos and DTS:X, but configuring bitstream output often requires navigating multiple layers of system menus or downloading additional software apps. This stands in sharp contrast to the straightforward plug-and-play experience of a dedicated Blu-ray player. Compounding these limitations, neither console offers analog audio outputs, forcing all signal routing exclusively through HDMI. Ultimately, relying on a gaming console for 4K playback establishes a clear ceiling. For casual users, the convenience and cost savings may be worthwhile, but for enthusiasts planning future upgrades such as adopting a Dolby Vision display or integrating into a high-end receiver, the format restrictions, lack of calibration controls, and setup complexity quickly reveal the advantages of a purpose-built player. Consoles may be excellent all-rounders, but they remain no substitute for dedicated hardware when ultimate video and audio fidelity is the goal.
For users who have no need for 4K content, perhaps for a secondary TV, a guest room, or simply replacing an aging DVD player, these reliable 1080p HD players offer simplicity and affordability. Starting our 1080p lineup, the Sony BDP S1700U is built with one purpose in mind: straightforward, reliable disc playback. It delivers native Full HD 1080p output and upscales standard DVDs for improved picture quality, ensuring compatibility with both modern HD TVs and legacy displays. On the audio side, the BDP S1700U supports the essential high-definition codecs, including Dolby TrueHD and DTS HD Master Audio. When configured for bitstream, it can pass these tracks in their full lossless form to a compatible AV receiver, allowing receivers to unlock Dolby Atmos and DTS:X metadata where present on the disc. This makes it a simple but surprisingly capable transport for immersive audio setups. Connectivity is deliberately minimal but practical. A single HDMI output covers modern systems, while a coaxial digital audio output provides crucial flexibility for integrating with older receivers or sound systems. The player has no Wi-Fi or app-based streaming, keeping its focus entirely on physical media. Firmware updates are handled via a wired Ethernet connection, reinforcing the no-nonsense design philosophy. Finally, for first-time users, Sony adds a thoughtful touch. The player ships with a 58-inch HDMI cable included in the box. This ensures that setup is fast, convenient, and frustration-free, making the BDP S1700U a perfect starter player for those entering the Blu-ray ecosystem or those needing a dedicated disc-only machine without unnecessary extras.
Physical media remains the undisputed champion for delivering uncompressed video and true lossless audio. A dedicated player is more than just hardware. It serves as the foundation that allows a home theater to perform at its highest potential. With the right choice, movies are experienced exactly as their creators intended, free from the compromises of streaming compression. A proper player brings out the full potential of any system, from entry-level rooms to high-end theaters and serious music collections. Every frame is rendered with clarity, every hue with accuracy, and every sound with authenticity. In the end, these players preserve the artistry of cinema, safeguarding an uncompromised viewing and listening experience.
Thank you for watching. You can discover more about these excellent products with the links in the description down below. If this video was helpful, please remember to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you.
Thank you.